Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Christie. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Adley. Smith. Clivert. Christie. Clivert played out towards the right wing. Smith delivers the ball. Something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Hall forwards and with intent. Petrovic sends that a long way. Jacob Murphy. And there's green grass ahead of him. And it's Guimaraes. Muscular approach does pay off here. And they can counter here. Tavernier. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. And the ball's come loose here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee. Petrovic, long ball by the goalkeeper. Gordon. He has found the way through, and that could set him on his way. Now, can he find a finish? Played in with purpose. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's the shot! Truffert. Adley. Christie. Christie, gently done. Calmly anticipates. Livramento, aim forwards. Adley. And it's Clivert. Eva Nielsen. And here's Tavernier. Decent chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Christie brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's played forward. Murphy. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Senesi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
This looks promising. Smith. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tavernier. Now it's shot, surely! He's going to be disappointed with that.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks.
It takes a shot! Joelinton with the clearance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's come back to the keeper. Senesi. Adley. So we're still where we started right now. That has found him in acres of space. Pope gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Smith. Adley. Moved on forwards. Tavernier. That's a little off target. Livramento, gently done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Scott gets it away, and that's been won straight back. Shoots!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Christie. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And it's Kluivert. Over to the left. Truffert gets a cross in. And it's hoisted clear. Livramento gets it away. Aim forwards. Willock tries a deft little ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Truffert. Scott. And that's really well manoeuvred. Evan Nielsen done delicately. Danger averted for now. Lovely feet. Looking for a decent ball in. That's very neat. Joelinton played up towards the front line. Willock. Murphy. Oh, what a pass! Smith gets rid without sophistication. Joelinton. He is just caressing the ball. Adley. Oh, they could break here. Christie. Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Smith. Oh, it's played into the area. He can get that clear. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, looking to break. Joelinton! Oh, he did the hard part right. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's there to clear it. And now the breakaway. Tavernier. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Kluivert, and here's Evan Nielsen, played out wide. Truffert, now here's the delivery. That'll be a throw. Scott. Smith. And here's Ivan Nielsen! He's missed, but... Botman. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Murphy. Murphy! A real chance. Linton. Livramento. Chow forwards and with intent. Adley. And it's Tavernier. Christie. Tries a measured ball. Tavernier has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Botman, and it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Senesi, gently done. Kluivert, Adley. Played out to the right. That's an excellent interception. Willock moved on forwards. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. So who's he picking out? Good ball, good take. And he shoots! And that's caused the... That's really well manoeuvred. Clears it away.
Now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Christie played out to the left flank. Tavernier. Adley. He's had a shot!
Once two falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Livramento, and that's aimed into the middle. Adley. Truffert. Lofted upfield. Chow gets over and intercepts. Willock shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Murphy, purring through the gears. Gordon goes for a shot! Smith gets it clear. Chow, that's been drilled forward. Willock, great defending, strong and determined. And it's Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! Just off top. Botman, aim forwards. That has been cut short. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. Gets his head on it! And it's come back out to him. That cleared away. back into the middle. And the keeper has it. Truffert. Tavernier has it in a wide position. It's a quick ball upfield. Jacob Murphy. Willock. Oh, good spread. Murphy. He's got away. Chance! That needed to be better. Christie. And it's Kluivert. Adley. And here's Tavernier. Chow, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Evan Nielsen. Livramento forwards and with intent. Truffert. Adley. Clipped into space. Botman can get it clear. Livramento, long ball upfield. Hall. That's a lovely, neat pass. Senesi clears it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Truffert. Tavernier. Can he deliver? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross in, looks like a good one. Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the right. Livramento, shifted upfield. Scott. Adley. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Kluivert. Christie. Chow cuts it out. Hall. Forward it goes. Scott. And it's played forward. Kluivert, spread out to the left. Here it is, crossed in. And he's there to get it away.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could move up a gear here. Christie with the foul. And it's Willock. Willock, gently done. Gordon. That's tidy. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Gordon. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Kluivert, out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Turns and goes back, and the shot! It's a loose ball. Pope trying to keep this in. Linton do have a chance to counter here. Gordon, aim forwards. Smith. Moved on forwards. Now this could be a chance. Now what about this cross? And he's heaved it away. Joelinton, gently done. Gordon! Scott shifted upfield. Senesi. Adley. Christie. Truffert. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kluivert. That is a little undercooked. Chow, nicely aimed pass. And it's Adley. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Murphy. And he thumps it clear. Hull have it back and can go again.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting this.
Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Livramento forwards and with intent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chow, good looking ball. Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Evan Nielsen, and it's Kluivert. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen, brilliantly cut out. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Evan Nielsen! That's a look and place it forward. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Senesi. Aim forwards. Adley has created one goal already. And it's Smith. Kluivert. Adley. Can he spark a counter here? Willock providing an outlet on that flank. Willock. And that was very necessary. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Livramento. Murphy looking to add to his goal. Bruno Guimaraes. Jacob Murphy. Christie. And it's Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Over to the left. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Joelinton, gently done. cut it out. Scott. Tavernier succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Murphy, looking here to chip it through. Goes to finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Christie. Truffert. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Moved on forwards. And it's Truffert. And it's played forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adley. Christie for Kluivert! Oh, that could cost them.
Kluivert absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Willock. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Tavernier. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. And they've got rid. And he cuts out the supply. Scott. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Christie. Kluivert. Kluivert played out towards the right wing. There's the shot! And it's hoisted clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Livramento. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Could be danger here.
It was hopeful to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Scott shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Bruno Guimaraes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chow getting this one clear. Willock. Jacob Murphy. Time to deliver. Tavernier, gently done. Shawlinton moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Gordon. And the shot! There are a few waiting for it. Showing good feet. Murphy's cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Senesi. And it's Kluivert. I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Adley.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance here to counter. Oh, great chance! Murphy. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Kluivert played out to the left flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adley. Kluivert. Chow gets good distance on it. Willock. So what can they make of this? Truffert. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Tavernier. Adley proves just a little, takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Livramento. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, that's well seen too. Senesi. Aim forwards. Scott. Moved on forwards.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he finish? Fair attempt. Scott. Smith. Scott. Tavernier. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Willock. Jacob Murphy. Murphy, gently done. Ball is over the line. Oh, he's been flattened there. Chance for a shot! Truffert. Christie. Senesi. Christie. Kluivert. Smith. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. He's on it, can shapes to shoot! Willock. Chance here to counter. Hall. Hall forwards and with intent. Scott. Adley. And it's Kluivert. Livramento. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. And he shoots!
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Kluivert knocks it out wide. Adley. Truffert. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a... Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Adley. And it's Kluivert. That's good play. Adley. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Murphy shifted upfield. Gordon! Cleared away. That'll be a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, nice touch. And here's Joe Linton. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tavernier. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Scott. Adley. And it's Christie. Out towards the flank. He's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Evan Nielsen spread out to the left. Truffert gets a cross in. Thiaw with the clearance. Truffert going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gordon has a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Adley. Christie. Over to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in. Thiaw, oh, good looking ball. And he thumps it clear. There will be a throw-in. Hall. And here's Gordon. Can he deliver? Kluivert attempts a clearance. And here's Gordon. Hall flip. Oh, smashing header! And the pass is intercepted. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Brilliantly cut out. Christie. Scott forwards and with intent. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Murphy has created one goal already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Willock. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gordon! And it's Willock. And here's Murphy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Kluivert. Kluivert played out to the left flank. And here's Tavernier. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chow. Forward it goes. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined. Murphy's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Smith. Joelinton gets across to intercept that. Joelinton looking understandably energised after his goal. Joelinton, he's fizzed it forward. Senesi aim forwards. Tavernier, that looks a cracking ball. Evan Nielsen! And that has been clubbed away. Christie. And here's Tavernier. And it's Truffert. Oh, sweet feet. Christie. Livramento does really well to win the ball there. Botman, that's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's played forward. Senesi. Scott. Adley. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen! That's really well cleared. Kluivert. Tavernier wins the duel this time.
Now, Peter, can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Adley gently done. And here's Evan Nielsen. Goes down, but nothing given. Gordon. He's found a way through. This goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Livramento. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tavernier absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Scott. Tavernier. Oh, it's come loose. Kluivert played out towards the right wing. Can he find the finish? Oh, nearly. Livramento. That's really well manoeuvred. Tavernier. Christie. And it's Kluivert. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gordon was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And that has sent him sprawling. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Tavernier. Moved on forwards. Adley. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. It's run loose here. Gordon. And the counter is on. And it's played forward. Now it's Murphy. Petrovic claims it. And the danger passes. Out. And it's Smith. Oh, such a clever touch. Adley. That's tidy. Cross in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Jacob Murphy. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That looks a good ball through. Gordon. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kluivert.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Foot in. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shoots! Truffert getting this one clear. Adley. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, delicate chip through. Tries a measured ball. Pope. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Adley. And it's Kluivert. Smith. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hall, and it's lofted through here. Hall is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Truffert. Christie. Adley. Senesi. Kluivert. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Played down the flank. Kluivert. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. That has been knocked clear. It's a throw-in. Adley gets across. Big chance! Oh, what a climb! Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Willock. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Chow shifted upfield. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Adley. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Joe Linton did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pull forwards and with intent. Christie. Scott. Adley. Smith. Adley. Botman producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, great play! He's having a shot! Time to deliver. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Murphy, he's having a shot! Oh. Christie.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Adley. Kluivert. Scott. And he goes cross-field. Willock. Livramento, gently done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Willock, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nice physical challenge. Adley. Kluivert. Christie. Trufair. Now it's Tavernier. Nice control. Tavernier. Oh, that's neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Willock.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Tavernier. Tavernier. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Botman cuts it out. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. Murphy, over to the left. Gordon. A chance to play it in. Now it's Murphy. Murphy. Chance! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Gordon. Adley. And they can counter here. Clearly not happy with that. Botman, nicely aimed pass. Scott. Here. Scott. Adley. Christie. And it's Tavernier. Ava Nielsen. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kluivert, played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Senesi. That's really well manoeuvred. Scott. Senesi. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Willock. Steaming on goalwards. And it's Livramento. Livramento, now here's the delivery.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
There's the header! Christie. Adley. Scott. Smith. Christie. Senesi. Scott. Adley. Christie. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Gordon, Joelinton.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job. And
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And here's Adley. Christie, now he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
they may end up with some regret. Resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Senesi. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tavernier. The ball goes in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, this looks sharp. Senesi is there and he can get that clear. Christie. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen played out to the left flank. Christie tries a deft little ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Senesi. Scott.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And it's Smith. Smith gets it away. That's a throw. Adley.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Christie, and it's Kluivert. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. So time is nearly up. One final twist perhaps. Well read, and the danger is averted. Tavernier. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Caresses it through. And that's a throw. Kluivert. Oh, it's come loose. Jacob Murphy. Lobbed in behind. Calmly anticipates. Adley. And it's Kluivert. Kluivert spread out to the left. Linton, and they're not going to make any further progress now. Senesi, Scott, Kluivert, Adley, Tavernier, and here's Evan-Nielsen, Jacob Murphy. Tavernier does really well to win the ball there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kluivert played with finesse. Hall aimed forwards. Linton. Adley moved on forwards, and it's Kluivert. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Evan-Nielsen! Evan-Nielsen! Tries to get it clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Christie. Looks across and plays it in. Linton. Gordon. Well timed, excellent interception. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Adley. Christie. Adley. Adley stood his ground strongly. Oh, it's come loose. Gordon. Eva Nielsen. Muscular approach does pay off here. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Livramento. It's an inviting looking ball that. Cuts out the pass. Scott. Kluivert. Tavernier. Livramento. That's really well manoeuvred. Hall driven forward. That has been knocked clear. Joelinton forwards. A chance! Oh, that was extravagant. Scott. And it's played forward.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gordon. Gordon goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Gordon. Lovely feet. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Hall.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
It's a good foot in there. The referee's awarded a free. Smith. Scott. Adley. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but near. Adley plays it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Adley. Picks it up out wide. Chance! And the header is Christie. Tavernier chasing after it. Chow shifted upfield. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tavernier. Kluivert. That's been slipped through. There's Evan Nielsen! And it's been taken short. And it's Scott. Proves too strong. Christie. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tavernier! Kluivert. Smith. He is just caressing the ball. No goals as yet. And the ball's come loose here. Ball swung in. Botman can get it clear. There are a few waiting for it. Livramento. Murphy. Murphy looking to run onto it. He's cut it out. Trufair. Christie. Adley. Christie. Joelinton does well to get it back. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, this looks sharp. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Trufair, gently done. Adley. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Great work on the overlap. Can he deliver? Joelinton. Chow, oh, good looking ball. Aim forwards. And it's Kluivert. Evan Nielsen. Smith. Now it's Adley. Adley. Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. Aimed in towards the centre. Livramento forwards and with intent. Christie. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Christie. Adley. Evan Nielsen. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Tavernier. Gordon. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. And that is as far as they're going to go. Adley shifted upfield. Tavernier! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's running through. And it's Livramento. Played into the middle. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Trufair. Tavernier, spread out to the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Livramento. Livramento. Jacob Murphy. Tavernier did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been drilled forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. Now it's Kluivert. Gordon. Now it's Willock. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Livramento. Nice control. Murphy. Murphy's cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Trufair. Moved on forwards. Adley. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And here's Evan Nielsen. Back into the middle. That's good play. And that was very necessary. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Willock, that's an imaginative pass. Joelinton played out to the left flank. Paul forwards and with intent. Joelinton. Paul looking to go deep. Oh, what a climb! Scott. Senesi. Christie. Bruno Guimont. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free. That is Trufair. Xiao. Tavernier. Well, that's a nice ball. Cleared without complication. I get a throw in. And it's Christie. Nice physical challenge. And the counter is on.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's lost his man here. It's a loose ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's got away. Tavernier, Trufair, Tavernier, That's a little off target. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Hall. Hall, gently done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Kluivert. Adley. Eva Nielsen. Truffert. Tavernier. Adley. And here's Tavernier. And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Adley. Out to the left it goes. That'll be a throw. Adley. Christie. Bullish header! Livramento. Aim forwards. Truffert. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Senesi. And it's played forward. Scott. Adley. Christie. And it's Tavernier. And here's Eva Nielsen. And here's Tavernier. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Gordon. Willock. Willock was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Truffert. Tavernier. Truffert. Now header! And that has been clubbed away. Smith. Adley. Scott. Smith. Oh, nice touch. Scott done delicately. Smith looking to get on the end of this. He's having a shot! Hall. Hall shifted upfield. Scott. Christie. Adley. Kluivert. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Truffert serves up across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. That's a lovely, neat pass. Adley. And it's Kluivert. That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Christie. Adley forwards and with intent. Smith has it out wide and up he goes! Hall. Hall gently done.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And here's Eva Nielsen. Eva Nielsen! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Christie. Scott shifted upfield. Adley. Kluivert. And here's Evan Nielsen. Evan Nielsen. Oh, good spread. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Out towards the flank. Murphy hit into the middle, and the keeper beats it away. Smith. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And here's the chance to counter. Over to the left. Smith gets it away. Do have a chance to counter here. Moved on forwards. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Adley. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He can get that clear. Time to deliver. Livramento defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Some good work on the right flank here. Livramento. Here's Willock, showing good feet. Now it's Murphy. Truffert, aim forwards. Tavernier. Truffert. And it's Tavernier. Great run on the overlap here. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Willock does really well to win the ball there. He's shifting through the gears here. Scott. Tavernier. Chow goes forward. And it's Willock. Murphy. Murphy has got himself a free kick. Knocks it out wide. Livramento's cross. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Adley. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Evan Nielsen. The pressing. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Murphy shifted upfield. Ball's played through. Joelinton. Now then, the ball's come loose. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he welcomes it in. He's free. He had shot, surely! Livramento with the clearance. Murphy. Muscular approach does pay off here. Christie is the guilty party there. Murphy has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Joelinton. Oh, delicate chip through, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tavernier, aim forwards. Tavernier is fouled. Now this is interesting. Christie. And it's Scott. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. Adley goes short. And here's Evan Nielsen.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Murphy. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Adley. Senesi, gently done. And here's Evan Nielsen. Oh, what a pass! Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Adley. And it's Tavernier. Scott. Smith. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cross goes in there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Senesi played over towards the opposite flank. Moved on forwards. Kluivert. Smith. Now that's a fine challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Senesi. Adley.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
He has found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played out to the right. That's very neat. So who's he picking out? Good shapes to shoot! Murphy. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And it's Joelinton. Hall. And here's Joelinton. Joelinton crosses. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thiaw forwards and with intent. Livramento. Murphy. Willock. Oh, it's played into the area.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Botman cuts it out. Chow. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Truffert. Tavernier. Smith. And the shot! Botman has a look and plays it forward. Out to the left it goes. Joelinton. And that's aimed into the middle. That'll be a corner. It's a mighty effort! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Christie, and it's Tavernier. Adley. Eva Nielsen, that's a nicely weighted pass. Danger averted for now. Clivert with the cross. Cuts out the pass. Adley. Christie. And here's Eva Nielsen. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Tavernier. And he shoots! Jacob Murphy. Oh, well measured. Gordon, he's shifting through the gears here. It's a loose ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Adley. Tavernier laid out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Christie. Lovely, now then. Adley. There's the shot! And that's caused... Livramento. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shot a goal!
Gordon just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his...
Adley with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's really well cleared. And they've got a throw. A chance to play it in. And he won't reach that. Scott. Christie. And it's Tavernier. Proves too strong. Murphy. Willock. Oh, nicely intercepted. Clivert. Smith. Senesi. And it's played forward. Adley. Jacob Murphy. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Tavernier. Scott, gently done. Willock. Livramento picks it up now, gets into some space, cleared without complication. Murphy going full tilt down the right hand side. Murphy's cross. Evan Nielsen does really well to win the ball there, and the counter is on. Smith, Kluivert, Evan Nielsen, it's been a pretty frantic start, a lot of front foot pressing. Moved on forwards.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Truffert. And here's Tavernier. Nice looking ball. Truffert looking to run onto it. Defending of the desperate variety. Joelinton with the clearance. He's in, surely! Murphy gets good distance on it. And it's Adley. Now who's going to be first to this? Kluivert. Adley. Can he finish? Scott. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Truffert clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Scott forwards and with intent, looking here to chip it through. Smith, oh, it's played into the area. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Senesi. And it's Kluivert. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Murphy. Tavernier, shifted upfield. Evan Nielsen. And he has been fouled there. It's run loose here. Hall. He is just caressing the ball. Chance here to counter. Now it's Adley. And it's Kluivert. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Gordon proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
This physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes, he's got away. And can he finish it? Deftly away. And it's Joelinton. And here's Gordon. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Is the shot on? Eva Nielsen, and they can counter here. Now it's Adley. And he welcomes it in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Forward it goes. So what can they make of this? And here's Adley. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really into.
That has sent him sprawling. Smith did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Adley. Tavernier. Out to the left it goes. Truffert. Adley. The press. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's come loose. Can he stop it going out? Well read, and the danger is averted. Joelinton. Murphy. Tries a deft little ball. Clearly not happy with that. Christie. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. Gordon. Pulled forwards and with intent. Senesi getting this one clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Gordon. Showing good feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Adley played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? And it's Christie. And here's Eva Nielsen. And the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Smith. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, Red, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Gordon was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Kluivert. Eva Nielsen. And here's Tavernier. Chow gets a foot in here. And he's... Tavernier! Quality ball. Senesi forwards and with intent. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Trofea has been caught there, it's a foul. Murphy absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that. That has been knocked clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance for a shot! Smith gets it clear. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Joelinton chooses to go back. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Gordon. And here's Gordon. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Kluivert. Adley. Now it's Tavernier. Eva Nielsen spread out to the left. Tavernier. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. Scott. Now it's Adley. Adley. Tavernier, and the shot! Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle. Definitely don't want it to be now.
Adley. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Kluivert. Willock. That's really well manoeuvred. Hall. Up towards the front line. And here's Tavernier. Oh, sweet feet. Over to the left. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. And here's Evan. He's had a shot! Kluivert. Oh, he's a great chance! It could be danger here. Kluivert. Lovely. Can he finish? Hits off target and by quite... And here's Tavernier. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The ball is loose and the chase is on. In forwards. Oh, Oh, he's managed to get himself off. Out to the right, lofted in. Chow getting this one clear. And here's Evan Nielsen, and here's Tavernier. Tavernier played out to the left flank. Christie. And it's Adley. That is a great pick out. Danger averted for now. Senesi played over towards the opposite flank. Adley. Now it's Kluivert. Tavernier. Murphy wins the duel this time, and here's the chance to counter. Scott. Adley knocks it out wide. Smith, and that's aimed into the middle. Christie, oh, good spread. Looking for a decent ball in. And now the breakaway. Played down the flank. Gordon. And he shoots. Adley. Looking to break at pace. Truffert. Kluivert chips it through. Smith has it out wide and in space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Adley. Truffert, now here's the delivery. In comes the corner. Adley with the short one. Adley. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Scott. Kluivert. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Willock gently done. Adley. And here's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Kluivert! Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. And he's managed to get free. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Truffert. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. And here's Tavernier. And he's heaved it away. Pass is intercepted. Oh, it's come loose. Botman forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Joelinton shifted upfield. pass has been well intercepted. Gordon stood his ground strongly. And again! Adley. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Troffer, aim forwards. Murphy. Oh, some tackle that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Senesi. Christie. And he goes cross-field. It's an active looking ball, that. Joe Linton looking to run onto it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Hall. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Christie. That's really well manoeuvred. Adley spread out to the left. Kluivert. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a goal kick. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Linton.
Wind of the opposition, you can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aimed in towards the centre, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Adley, and here's Evan Nielsen. That's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Gordon, who's on a run down the left wing. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Murphy. Played out to the right. Willock, and it's lofted through here. A header! Scott. Eva Nielsen. Christie. And it's Tavernier. And it's played forward. Ball is over the line. Linton. Botman shifted upfield. Tavernier clipped into space. They get a throw in. Tries a measured ball. He's having a shot! Chow. Livramento forwards and with intent. Scott. Adley. Eva Nielsen. And he cuts out the supply. Eva Nielsen, great defending, strong and determined. Do have a chance to counter here. Murphy. Willock. That is lovely. He is through here. And here's Murphy. Corner. Smith with the clearance. And it's Adley. Proves too strong. Linton. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Adley. Smith, who does have an assist to his name. Kluivert. Smith. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! Hit into the middle. Kluivert. This looks promising. Adley. Tavernier played into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Boys. Adley. Eva Nielsen. Oh, good spread. And it's Smith. Smith. Oh, it's played into the area. Chow, aim forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Truffert forwards and with intent. Now then, the ball's come loose. Willock. That's really well manoeuvred. Murphy! Christie. Looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Kluivert. Searching pass he's played there. This could be their final throw of the dice. Chow can get it clear. Played out wide. Cross goes in there. Botman is there and he can get that clear. Linton. Hall. Willock. Livramento. Jacob Murphy. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Christie. Adley. Ambitious ball here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Adley plays it short. Chow getting this one clear. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Murphy, calmly anticipates. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He has found the way through. Nice control. And it's Livramento. Now it's Murphy. Oh, smashing! They played crossfield, changing the point of attack. Jacob Murphy. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards.
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. He certainly has all the right attributes.
Evan Nielsen! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Evan Nielsen clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And they've got Reid. Adley. Christie. Adley. Adley forwards and with intent. It's a throw-in. Christie, that's a delicate pass. Climbs up big! Adley goes short, looking to go deep. Adley. Cross goes in there. That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Joelinton. Hall. Gordon picks it up out wide. In comes the corner. Petrovic gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Trufair. Tavernier. Eva Nielsen. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Up towards the front line. Senesi makes the interception. Petrovic, long ball by the goalkeeper. Of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Can he finish? Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Trufair, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Joelinton. Gordon. That's very neat. Oh, he's found support out wide. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Joelinton. Across it goes. Cut it out, and it's Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes. Succumbs to the pressure.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition. They never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, brilliant save by Pope! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Smith. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kluivert chips it through. Bruno Guimaraes. Joe Linton played with finesse. That is lovely. The ball goes in.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Gordon clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really unconvincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Senesi. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Eva Nielsen. And it's played forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Adley. Senesi. Christie. Scott. Adley. Senesi. Adley. Scott, aim forwards. Willock. Murphy. Nice physical challenge. Tavernier. Now it's Eva Nielsen. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Scott. Smith. Gordon. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Tavernier. And the pass is intercepted. He has found the way through. Chow. That's been drilled forward. He's in plenty of space here. Livramento. And it's claimed by the keeper. Kluivert. Adley. That's a nicely shaped ball. Tavernier showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Senesi. Smith. Senesi. Christie. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Eva Nielsen. Truffert. And it's Truffert. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kluivert. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been won straight back.
Tavernier really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Chow. Moved on forwards. Senesi cuts out the pass. Adley. Christie. Scott. Kluivert. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. Adley! He's going to be disappointed with that. Troffer shifted upfield. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. And it's Adley. Nicely shaped cross. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. Muscular approach does pay off here. Hall aim forwards. Joelinton, gently done. And he's there to get it away. Hall. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Tavernier looking for a run-up. Oh, red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes. Willock forwards and with intent. Adley. And it's Smith. Adley. Bruno Guimaraes does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards.
Clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That's good play. Kluivert proves too strong. And now the breakaway. Willock. Well timed, excellent interception. Christie.
Opposition thought they could turn the screw. They're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Livramento, and that's aimed into the middle. Troffer. Christie. Troffer. Out of play for a throw. And it's Troffer. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Pull forwards and with intent. Smith. Christie shifted upfield. Evan Nielsen played out to the left flank. And the shot! Willock attempts a clearance. Tavernier. And here's Evan Nielsen. Adley. Smith. Lovely bit of skill. Tavernier. Jacob Murphy. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? A heavy challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Truffert. Scott. Kluivert. He's in here! Oh, look at the space here. There's the header! It's anyone's ball now. Dinks one through. Smith looking to get on the end of this. Livramento, aim forwards, the pass has gone astray. Christie, now it's Tavernier, and here's Evan Nielsen, out to the left it goes. He's found the way through. Looking for a decent ball in. Botman gently done. Livramento moved on forwards. Scott. Smith. Scott. Senesi. Tavernier. Truffert. He can run onto that. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Bruno Guimaraes. Livramento. Livramento, gently done. Tavernier was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Truffert. Livramento. Paul, oh, good-looking ball. Truffert. Christie have it back and can go again. Gordon. Murphy. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Christie. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, good spread. Murphy. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Adley. Christie. Tavernier. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Livramento. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Adley. Adley played into space. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hall forwards and with intent. Gordon. He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. Truffert clears it away. Senesi. From here.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And they can counter here. And it's come back to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Smith. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Pope claims it. Safe hands.
Your chances. Brilliant.
Joelinton shifted upfield. Murphy! Christie. Aim forwards. Tavernier. Kluivert. Smith. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Adley. And it's Truffert. Great ball if he can get there. This looks promising. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Hall. Decent progress down the left. Crosses it in. It's out for a goal kick. Aim forwards. And it's Kluivert. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Christie. And the counter is on. Moved on forwards. Adley. Smith. Kluivert. Christie.